Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our very first bright and new podcast called lSO. Yay!
So basically, this podcast is a collaboration program from Language Department and IT Doctorate Department of ISO Mas Mansur.
Okay, so because this is our very first episode of lSOcast, so we have a very special treat for our special listeners. So here we have a special guest, a very well-known guest in Prisma. Here we have Bu Muamaro, PhD. Yay! So, hello, assalamualaikum Bu Am.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, how is Bu Am doing right now?
Well, at the moment you mean?
Yes.
So busy, I think, because you know that for 2 years and a half, because of COVID pandemic and everything done online. But now after mid-test, we have offline class, and you know that we start again.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning, go to university, have a shower in the morning, and you know that after 2 years on the online. And you know that I think students enjoy having online classes, right?
Yes.
I think that you have experience of
Yes.
that. But now we start offline, and now we have to prepare everything. Yeah.
Yes.
And besides that, I also start to focus for Prisma because you know that now all of the students already come to Prisma.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know that 2 years ago they only stay at home, but now Alhamdulillah COVID already gone, and now everybody. All of Mahasantri come back, so we'll come to Prisma. And yes, I am as director of Prisma. I have to focus teaching and also for Prisma.
Okay, you can ask again.
Okay, so Bu Am, before we talking about our first episode of lSOcast, so how is Bu Am opinions about that? About our very first?
Wow. I think that this is very great, and I am so happy.
Alhamdulillah.
Congratulations.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
You are great. I think that you are so creative as young generations because you know that this originally from you. Because you know that sometimes the program is activities from the director, top down, to the ISO, IMM, something like that. But this ISO podcast, you mean you call it?
lSOcast.
Yeah, ISOcast is originally from ISO, bottom up. So I am as director. I really appreciate it and congratulations. And I hope that this will be the best program and will be, you know, many viewer, many follower. You know, they will like it.
Inshallah.
So it's a great activity, and I really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Wang.
Okay, so here in lSOcast we want to bring about language. We know that Prisma very we train to speak English in Prisma, right? So English is very important language and very well-known language, international language.
Yeah.
So, but we can still find many people still find difficulties about learning English. So, but Bu Am, can you give us maybe some tricks or tips how we can learn English well?
Some trick to learn English.
Yes.
Wow, you know that really Indonesian people get English whenever you are in university. You already studied English more than 6 years, is it right?
Yes.
So 3 years in secondary and 3 years in senior high school. And then university, you study again English, is it right?
Yes.
right.
So really, you already understand what is English. But what you have to do just practice. So I think that Prisma is the best place for you to practice because you know that we are international boarding school. So you have opportunity, and also there is English department, there is a language department, yeah. And also I did great documentation in that, and we also have Medsos, Instagram, whatever. And we also have the program Prisma English Conversation, 3-minute English Conversation. I feel that what you have to do just the first is practice, and the second is be confident. So you have to be confident in yourself that yes, I can do it. And now the time you practice it, because you know that after finish from university, you get the job. Is that right?
Yes.
And also you will apply for scholarship overseas. And English, one of the requirement that you have to master it. So I think that the first is practice, and the second is be confident, and the third is you have the goal. You have the goal for your future.
Yes.
You have to make sure that English can, what we call, you get give you opportunity to get a good job,
Yes.
and also get scholarship overseas. Yeah. So practice, confident, and have the goal, clear goal for your future.
Okay, that's the 3 points from Mrs. Muamaro. So thank you very much, Mrs. Muamaro, for your great advice, your wonderful speech.
Thank
Okay, last but not least, is there any other point that Bu Am want to tell us
you. Mm-hmm.
about anything? Maybe
Okay.
Pesma,
Okay.
santri
Pesma,
Pesma.
Pesma,
ya.
yes.
Oh, Mahasantri,
Only for
ya?
Mahasantri Pesma.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, so a very good question. Thank you, Mbak Nabila, and also Mbak Wiwisa. For my student in Pesma, you know that I have the poem.
Mhm.
I call it Karya Indonesia di Tanganmu. So, and that poem I read it that you are not my son, but I love you. You are not my brother, but I love you. You are not my sister, but I love you, and I want you to be the best for your future. So I just want to say that you are the leader for the future, and Indonesia, I think, in your hand. So for you guys, please in Pisma, I think that I always say that the best place, the best time to stay in pesantren is whenever you are university.
Yes.
Tempat masuk pesantren yang terbaik itu adalah saat kuliah.
Yes.
Why? Because you are closer to life, real life. If you go to pesantren in senior high school or secondary school, but whenever you are university, you stay in dormitory and far from the mosque or far from the musola.
Yes.
I can guarantee 100% that maybe your jamaah or whatever will left behind.
Yeah.
So I think that please you guys, for all of the Mahasantri, make sure that you are in Pisma is really you prepare for your bright future. Because in Pisma, not only just you practice your English, you have to be a volunteer, you are also have organizations, you have ISO, Consulat, IMM, we have IKA Pisma. And I think this are very good things because you have networking. And networking is really, you need it. Not only for now, but for your future. After you have to be, and I hope, I pray that both of you and all of the PASMA students, you will be like, a very successful person in the future.
Yes, I mean.
And this, if you have networking, so you have opportunity to, if you have a business,
Yes.
just like, I would like to expand my business in Kalimantan. You can open a lot of friends from Kalimantan, right? Maybe you would like, I would like to expand in Papua. You have a lot of friends from Papua. And don't forget, we also have foreigners student, overseas student. So really, Pisma is the best place for you to prepare for your bright, successful life in the future. Okay. Yes. So please, English is one of requirement that you have to master it. So just practice it, be confident, and have the clear goal. This was your future. And I love you all. Thank you.
I love you too, Bu Am. Okay, that's a very good many points that we can learn from, that we can get from Bu Am. So maybe this is at the end of the time.
Okay.
We thank you so much, Bu Am, for having
welcome.
a time to get
Yes,
here,
I'm so happy.
to catching up with us.
Okay.
We would like to express my sincere apology if there is any mistakes.
So start from today, the ISO cast.
Yes.
We officially
We are
launch.
launching this program. So
Okay.
congratulations for the for ISO 2022.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. All the best.
Okay, all the best. Okay, see you.